Bledsoe outside. Over to the wing. Here's Goose. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. And it's 6 points for Goose. Warriors leading by 3. Livingston kicks to Green. Thompson sets the pick for Green. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Here is Livingston. 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers. 5 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Goose. That's his first foul. Phoenix making some changes. Gerald Green comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Eric Bledsoe. It's Thompson off the drive. Here's Green. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Draymond Green last season slimmed down to about 230 pounds. Pretty remarkable how he's transformed his body since his freshman season at Michigan State.
And Green, a combo forward, you know, he's able to play the 3 or the 4, and he's a good rebounder. I mean, he's got long arms that help him play effectively against bigger guys, even though he's only about 6'7".
And Green certainly not an elite athlete, Steve, but pretty quick on his feet.
Well, he's a jack of all trades, and I think he's been a pleasant surprise defensively. Just his awareness and his energy, it really helped him out a lot. He can guard multiple positions for sure.
And the Warriors making a change here. Spates is checked in. Bogut trying to get open. And Spates with the basket on the assist by Livingston. Suns trail by 4. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Thanks, Kevin. Goose, in their last matchup against the Trailblazers, came through when they needed him to. He picked up 10 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. His performance just another outstanding outing that has become more and more common for him.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing, Clark.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And, you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. And that was definitely the case that night.
On defense, Phoenix trailing by 4.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
And Thomas, here we go. And Thompson sends it back. And that one's good.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Right wing. Spates with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. There's the bucket. Good. Spates has got 4 this quarter.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy do. Very, very well done.
And Thomas, here we go. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Plumlee.
Tell you what, he has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple of games.
Iguodala outside. Bogut with a screen on Thomas. Thompson passes to Bogut. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Shot clock at 6. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. He hits out Isaiah Thomas. I think for a while, Clark, teams looked at Iguodala and saw his talent and what he could do on the floor, and they wanted him to be a centerpiece. Now that he's been in the league this long, and as a vet, he seems almost better suited as a complementary piece.
I wouldn't disagree with that. I mean, not everybody can be the main focal point of a team, and that's no knock on Iguodala. I mean, I think he's terrific. He does a little bit of everything, does it all well, and I understand he's really a high-quality guy and teammate. And he's very much More of a playmaker than a scorer, even though he can look dominant with the ball in his hands at times.
Livingston kicks to Thompson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, it's really hard to find a more pure, accurate shooting stroke than Klay Thompson. I mean, every season over 40%.
I like that shooting.
To get inside some.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Sun.
Kevin, I'm here with Dick.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first. If we pay it
So far, with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, I love his tenacity defensively. The way he plays at that end of the floor, it's been a major factor here in this game.
And as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance and uncomfortable.
On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Maurice Speights out there with Bogut, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. That's the Warriors 5.
The road back hasn't been an easy one, but they've managed to climb all the way out of the hole and tie this game.
I have to say, pretty remarkable, Steve. At one point, I thought they were done.
And he gets it to go.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break gave him a second win. He looks fresh.
Golden State's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Bogut with a screen on Thomas. Curry dishes to Speights. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile.
Thomas passes to Green. The Warriors pull it in. Bogut's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Let's highlight the shooting guard position now and see which among them have averaged the most points in the second half of the season. You take a look at Thompson, second in the league, having an excellent season.
And this is the cream of the crop at the 2-guard spot, strictly in terms of scoring ability and the ease with which these guys break down opposing defenses.
I love that they are so attack-minded and come at you really aggressively across the board. They're players that can carry a team offensively for long stretches of a game.
And Phoenix making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Goose, the pass to Plumlee, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
Bogut with a screen on Thomas. Curry kicks to Speights. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter. Suns trail by 3. To the wing right side. Goose, the pass to Plumlee. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That's on Andrew Bogut.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Now here's Speights. Not a lot of room. Curry with it. Guarded now by Morris. Thompson right side. Fires from the wing. Phoenix grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And that's the kind of loss that sticks with you for a while, guys, because they were probably the better team that night. They just couldn't put the game away.
You know, Steve, you'd almost rather get beaten by double digits than know you should have won it, but didn't.
Here's Speights. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Everything working for them out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Thomas passes to Goose. To the inside. It's stolen by Bogut. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
6 to shoot. And Thomas, here we go. Out to the right wing. Here's Morris. And that one hits back iron.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Iguodala dishes to Bogut. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the 3 off target.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Here's Goose. He's covered by Iguodala. It's stolen by Bogut. An even 3-on-3 break. Iguodala with it. Now Thomas defending. And Curry, here we go. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, Phoenix, since the All-Star break, we get a look at the numbers they've put up. First and lowest turnovers a game. 6th in scoring. And they're a top 10 team in three-point shooting.
And what's most impressive out of all those numbers, Clark, is the few turnovers that they commit. Because now all of a sudden you're executing, you're putting a lot of pressure on the defense because they know they're not going to force a lot of steals and get out in transition to find easy points.
And there's the feed to Bogut. On the wing, Thompson. Bangs home the trifecta. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
And you look at the story defensively in this game, I mean, they've gone backwards in the second half. A little too casual for me. It's costing them. They're paying for it.
He dishes it to Kerr. It's stolen by Green. To the middle. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Yes, sir.